And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast.
Well, good Thursday morning, everyone. I'm meteorologist Sheldon Brashears here, checking in with a quick look at your current conditions as you start out your Thursday, where we are seeing 30s and 20s out there right now. Winds, thankfully, aren't too bad. We got some light breezes out there. It does make it feel like it's down in the mid-20s. So, of course, in typical fashion for late January, you're probably going to want a jacket as you head out the door. But once the sun comes up, one of the things we are going to be seeing out there is a bunch of upper-level cloud cover moving through. That has some big-time implications later on in the forecast. Before today, just slightly cloudier outside. So, looking at your day planner, will be mostly to partly to mostly cloudy rather here as we go throughout the daytime period, as we'll be barely climbing up into the 50s as we roll on into this afternoon, with daytime highs they're generally up in the mid 50s, maybe just a touch warmer than yesterday. You could see some 60s there off towards the southwest, with maybe up in the northeast seeing some low 50s out there. But tonight, cold front rolls through, and well, we shift our focus to our next weather maker and of course our next first alert weather event, which is some significant snow and dangerous cold expected here in the forecast. So let's just start with our model run right here. You're going to see those cloudy skies for the day today. That's that upper level moisture moving in. Now we just need that low to get a little bit closer to fire up some moisture chances. And right now, the way it's looking, you can see that cold front comes in early Friday morning. Could start to see some light little snow showers, especially up in the north as we start out your Friday morning, with rain showers going just south of our region. But then things really start to kick into gear going into your Friday afternoon as we start to see some snow, maybe even some wintry mix, a little bit of ice possible there going into your Friday afternoon, with predominantly rain down off towards the south where that cold front hasn't quite gotten yet. But then you'll see going Friday night, you'll see right there more of the widespread snow starts to work through, with significant icing probably down in places like Lubbock, around the Dallas, and you can see right there Oklahoma state line, a lot of snow over Oklahoma, and then maybe a quick little low, lots of ice around North Texas. But then we see another stronger band of snow start to work through late Saturday afternoon into your Sunday. That's where we could see possibly some of those heaviest totals. So right now we got a lot of winter related watches or warnings around the country. So let's go and zoom in on our News Channel 10 viewing area, where we have a winter storm watch. That's all the counties in blue. That is right now the phrasing from the National Weather Service. It does say snow with totals of 5 to 9 inches, with ice right now around a 1/10 of an inch. And then just off towards our east, we're seeing a winter storm warning off in Oklahoma. That is for snow around 6 inches, and ice could be over a 1/10 in some places. We also have an extreme cold watch for the region as well. That is for the possibility of wind chills as low as -15 through Saturday. So it's going to be dangerously cold out there. So the main threats we're seeing out there, of course, heavy wet snowfall can cause some treacherous conditions. Of course, icing, power lines, trees, things like that could certainly suffer. Could see power outages if the icing gets significant enough. Of course, we have the dangerous wind chills and frostbite as an issue there. In terms of overview, just kind of your brief overview, what we're going to be seeing here is brief wintry mix of snow and ice through the afternoon on your Friday. Saturday morning, that's when we're going to be seeing just some of that steady snow, maybe more of that wintry mix and ice down off towards the south. And then Saturday night, that could be when the heaviest band of snow comes in and we'll really start to get those larger totals going. So we are seeing that 5 to 10 inches there for the central parts of the Panhandle. You'll see everything is kind of shifted north just a little bit. Here in the Texas Panhandle, like I said, we're still certainly in the ballpark of 5 to 10 inches out there with that heavier band of snow coming through. So we are in first alert Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with very cold temperatures. As you'll see, Saturday's high is only going to be about 10 degrees with overnight lows down in the single digits. And like I said, wind chills well below zero. So make sure to take those necessary precautions today and keep it locked into News Channel 10 for the latest on your local forecast.